Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is in continuation with the previous video where we discussed about Power Query. So I will tell you how to start Power Query. So before starting Power Query, I'll just like to tell you about the dataset. This is a sample dataset. Generally, if you want to like make these corrections in the data, like example, removing the null values, delimiting, removing unwanted columns, removing selecting columns, and filtering columns. You can do it with the help of macros. We generally do it with macros. But as discussed, what do you call a single line code? So you don't have to write a single piece of code here. Everything is automated. So you can just pull in Power Query and just whatever output it require, you can make changes based on that. So guys, let's start. So I'll tell you how to start Power Query. Go to data. First open an Excel file. Uh, Go to data. You will see queries and connections. This is just a brief about how to start Power Query. This is queries and connection. If you click on queries and connections, so it will give you a list in the right hand side stating what are those queries available in where you can make necessary changes. Second thing is my get data. So get data is either you get data from the server, or either you get data from a table, or you can get data from web or a table, or any recent resources, or like resources like example CSV, text file, or you have any Azure kind of thing wherein data blobs or data lakes. So you can pull in data from there and connect it via Power Query. So Power Query, and yes, as I discussed, if once I clicked on queries and connection, you will get a bar on the right hand side, which will give you multiple options once you are connected with what do you call the once you have created something in Power Query, and that I'll show you how to proceed with that in the coming lectures. As you see right now, there are zero queries, and if I click on connections, you will see zero connections. So there are multiple what do you call working methods, or you can say there are multiple methods you can which you can apply in Power Query, right from sorting to filter. You can see there is something called text to columns, which is kind of delimiting. You can remove duplicates, you can do data validation, you can do a flash fill. Flash fill is nothing in the sense, and there is one, and rest of them are zero. You can fill down, and when you can click here and fill down. Similarly, you will have something called uh, your choose column. You may, like example, you don't need this columns. You can go to choose column and remove those stuffs. So this is a bit about introduction of the Power Query. On this specific, I will be showing you examples on this specific data set, and this data set will be shared with you guys. I'll post a link uh, on the video, below the video, where you can go to this site and you can download this data set. And I think if you follow along with me, you will master the Power Query, and which you can apply in your real-time workspace, or you can say what do you call your real-time work. You can replace macros with Power Query, and I'm serious, guys. If you do that, you will in turn fetch a huge appreciation, because macros, sometimes what happens, you tend to write, or for macros or VB, you tend to write lot of codes, and sometimes the code does not work. You have to sit for multiple hours to fix that code and make that piece running again. Here you don't have to take tension. Everything is automated back in the background. You just have to go work on the Power Query, and next time when you fetch in the data, you just have to refresh it. And I will show you with real-time examples, like like real-time examples, in the sense with respect to my work. Even I work in Power Query on a daily basis. I am working for a MNC though, so I'll just give you a few examples on it. So hope to see you on to like you jump in. Hope you jump in on my next video. So on this Power Query. If you like my channel, if you like my work, please subscribe and comment on what sort of videos you want. Thank you guys.